This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Ladies and gentlemen, bon-time relay. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Air Force Falcons, taking on another Mountain West team, the Wyoming Cowboys. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carter. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Ladies and gentlemen, on-time relay. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Air Force Falcons, taking on another team from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Back at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He's past the marker and still going. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Looking for a gap. It's Green. Breaks loose at the 45. The carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
They're going to run it here. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And the back now goes in motion. Breaks an open space. And here he goes. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football, and teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation, but the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're in that goal-to-goal situation. Can they punch it in and get the touchdown they deserve?
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Falcons! They strike first in this national title bout. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the height, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Give it to the back. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the defense comes up with the football.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. Because he was hesitant, and allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it can be a long day.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. drop back here on third down. Makes the grab on the move. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, this is outstanding by this offense. Third down conversion. The wideout sells that he's going to go downfield, turns and breaks back to the quarterback, sees the quarterback's eyes, and he puts the football right on his numbers. Very nice third down conversion on the curve.
They finally corral him at the 1.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second down and goal upcoming. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Second and goal, to hand it to him again. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Hebe keeps it himself. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. This should be the last play of the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Kirk, Air Force has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he drops back in the gun. That's reeled in. It's Gaines. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Handoff to the right side. He breaks free. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Here comes a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Or a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Falcons' offense is on the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Looking to scramble. Pop over the middle. It's Spencer. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback was just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, I know just like me, you're a big fan of the armed services and what they do, not just for our country, but what they do on Saturday afternoons, the style of football that they play. I would argue that Air Force's quarterback going back decades to the Fisher DeBerry era, they run the option as well as anybody. We're seeing that here today.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out, gets some yards, but not enough for the first down.
We reach the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Second down play coming up. Send the back in motion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He escapes the pocket. Receiver makes the grab, and they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Falcons begin a new series here, 1st and 10. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On the move now. He's going to take off. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline. Nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert
convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Smith. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And the offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
He hands it to the back, and they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution, the championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
The first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Moves out of the pocket. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. And let's see who this is on. The defender caught grabbing the jersey, and it'll cost them. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. To the air, it's Smith. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Falcons will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Catch made wide open way downfield. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. He'll take a deep shot here. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return.
Well, that returner might not see very many more chances in this game. But that's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
He'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 33.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The Falcons' offense is on the move now.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. It's a toss to the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Pitch play to the back. He shreds the tackle. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
What a play by this defense. It strung the quarterback out on the pitch, did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
It's 3rd down after that run. Pressure is coming. Grab behind the line. It's Spencer. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. The shotgun running play call. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
And they'll give it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Flanagan. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second. He fakes it. Now looks to throw. Quick throw to the left. The punter throws a pick. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. A quick juke to get free. Touchdown, Falcons. They continue to roll up the score.
Well, here it's just pick your poison for this defense. Are you going to let the quarterback or the running back hurt you? They take the quarterback away, but nobody's there to stop the running back on the option pitch, and he makes them pay.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Offense getting set. It's second down. Takes the handoff again. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Well, Kirk, Air Force has the lead here. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Caught in the backfield. It's Gaines. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
Looking to scramble. Now looks deep left. He had all day. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quick throw caught on the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
You make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Becoming a long march. Play number 10 of the drive coming up. Here's the handoff. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will he have to settle for 3? Quick pass. The catch is made. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The offense sets up with a first and goal. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Now the 40, at the 30, at the 10 now. Touchdown, Air Force. The defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion.